get me in the right hat. Some say they never rap if it was like that. Then you do a show or two and you get typecast. Passive thought I dropped the mic, but I came right back. Mic crack, like that and like this. Not trying to recreate rap in my own likeness. Come into this, better never than late. I got a lot of love, but then I got a lot of hate. And that was innate. I still think, fuck the cops like I was an inmate. Listen to the shit like should we laugh or debate, or give it all the rest because I have to relate. I understand it, I hate most bad MCs too. Some people rock it but they don't have a clue how it's commanded. Off like it's not aimed at you. Just cause you're rapping doesn't mean that you're cool. I understand it, I hate most bad MCs too. Some people rock it but they don't have a clue how it's commanded. Off like it's not aimed at you. Just cause you're rapping doesn't mean that you're cool. I started rocking rap in early 88 or 8. I had a brother hook me up with the Fat Boys tape, and then another better had me hooked from a date, cause it was tougher leather when I put it in play. Wrote a rhyme when I was 13, sounded like Trench. If you've never been a rookie, then you must have missed a step. I didn't rap like MC, but thought it. I lived in a place where not a whole lot of people got it, and I was shy. Used to say I was quiet, so I started storing bottled up guy, eh? Met a bunch of people who say I got skills for reals. Maybe what I am today, still a little awkward, but I can talk. Made a couple songs, developed my flow before the epoch. I might have a long way to go, but I'm a solid motherfucker and ready to roll. I understand it, I hate most bad MCs too. Some people rock it, but they don't have a clue how it's commanded. Talk like it's not aimed at you. Just cause you rap doesn't mean that you're cool. I understand it, I hate most bad MCs too. Some people rock it, but they don't have a clue how it's commanded. Talk like it's not aimed at you. Just cause you rap doesn't mean that you're cool.
I'm coming straight out of Canada. Fuck, on my amateur.
See, I'm the gumshoe strut, so you might catch me fumble, cause I may just suck. But I may just suck too in the end, just luck. Unlucky for you, cause luck ain't my friend. These silly putties are duds. They try to make us bounce, but we won't even budge. Keep it moving, alright then, but only till you say something stupid and frightening like that shit. Gay with no rights, I'll just throw my fist up in the air and turn out your lights. I'm shook but not shaking my head yes to whatever inexcusable shit you suggest. But let's get serious now. I can't claim control, but I set goals and periods and try to achieve them. If I do, then it's fine. If I don't, then I won't believe it. I'll kindly play catch up, I already do. I don't do what they do, I do what I want because I'm good. Doing it and 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 doing it, but not like overused wood. Don't confuse. Don't confuse. Don't confuse.
You never heard us, baby. Don't confuse. Some days all I do is smoke weed and listen to music, but take care of my daughter, don't confuse it. Ooh, I get me high if you do it too. I will be mindful that I'm gonna lose it. Ooh, we're all doomed. I'm fine, I'll never cry cause I never open the blind. I wrap words around to unwind. The people go about the business while the climate's in decline. They don't mind, things are doing just great. Then say, this is the worst of all the weather to date. One day we're gonna all be gone, is what was said out. Grabbing clothes and bring the dead out. The president is either smart, bright, completely right, or a Nazi. Do you copy? How could it not be a Nazi? It's not A, it's not B, it's not C. Do all your hope to do's. We're gonna hang and they're working on a rope to use. Ask me what don't confuse. I keep my mind straight, dummy. Don't confuse.
Don't confuse.
Don't confuse. You never heard us, baby. Don't confuse.
Don't confuse.
Don't confuse. You never heard us, baby. Don't confuse.
Don't confuse.
Don't confuse.
Don't confuse. Don't confuse.
Don't confuse.
Don't confuse.
Ever try to say something? Oops, hear a giggle from behind like you never been introduced. Then hold on, can I explain something? Oops, when you knew nothing else, you couldn't say nothing. They're good and fluffy, they're what you get your food from. They're lovely, amazing. I know it, yo, I put that on my baby, no lie. Use the top of your lip as a guide. You knew as soon as mommy put you on your side. Why or nothing, don't get upset. Life is hard, lady, you gotta learn to live with regret. But when you're small like, it's something we all like. Wouldn't trade it for a pre-made store for 'em all right. Who likes to hit the hopeless? Who likes to help their kids get the focus? Who's playing a fool saying I need some? And who's the ones that use instinct to feed from? You show a lot more respect as a kid. You start off blind knowing what to do with it and lose your focus. Say word to mom, move your neck if you did. The type of milk that's the healthiest and cheapest if you're brokest. You show a lot more respect as a kid. You start off blind knowing what to do with it and lose your focus. Say word to mom, move your neck if you did. The type of milk that's the healthiest and cheapest if you're brokest. That's how everything happens. From the first guy you thought it. You don't got it, you want it, eventually it's distorted. Like it's not what you ordered. They look like they crook, they get jerked, and the primary purpose is overlooked. That baby should be respected when he's having dessert. Not bothered by a please keep that in your shirt. No, the way you're raised plays a role, but surely a lot of suckers were deprived just a bit too early. A beautiful thing they got fixated on, whispered about, tried to picture or just hated on. Soulless, sat and waited for a model. You came across your soulless at the bottom of your bottle. It's a formula, time tested, best unmolested. A child in the breast, true. You can stick that in your tube. Your mom gave the boob up for you, so give it up for the boob. You show a lot more respect as a kid. You start off blind knowing what to do with it and lose your focus. Say word to mom, move your neck if you did. The type of milk that's the healthiest and cheapest if you're brokest. You show a lot more respect as a kid. You start off blind knowing what to do with it and lose your focus. Say word to mom, move your neck if you did. The type of milk that's the healthiest and cheapest, it's the dopest. Am I actually going here? I got more MC in my ring finger, a toe than the most of the whole thing bring. Still some people try to front, you ain't shit. Pull the rabbit on my hat, you got what you get. It's sad how them guys don't understand I'm my dad now. Must've never heard a thing I had out. Lessons, I'm wrecking records, making facts from the best ones. And if my records don't sell, then I have to sell my records like they were water. I take it and smile. If I was hotter, I'd go in denial. Pull out your paper, pull out your cut. Pull up a chair, right, check this out right. My name is Guy and I'm hard. I'm you, I stay in the car, move it around. you still wind up hard. No longer will I EMCEE until you stupid motherfuckers take it serious. I'm polite, I'll let you know you're wasting time on the mic. You never show, you never even done a rhyme that I like in the slight. Now you be checking for your chance to escape. Here's an outline, it's time for me to set things straight. I got more MC in my ring finger, a toe than the most of the whole thing bring. Done, said it more times than I'm in it, but if someone's in that high percentage, then it's I got more MC in my ring finger, a toe than the most of the whole thing bring. Done, did it more, rhymes are committed, and if you think you should rap, you should forget it.
Hear me when you hear me, I boost your stereo up. Hear me when you hear me, I boost your stereo up.
Rappers talk like they're dirty, but then they're whack underneath. I use my fingernail to scrape all of the plaque off my teeth. Undermining your hygiene, it's all we got on this green earth. Now you look like a dick, so you ain't down with the wieners. Your album sucks, you ain't selling it. I'll wrap a CD round your neck and put a bell in it. Other cats will see you around with it, steal your allowance when you get pounced. It sounds like you're probably in the last place I'd wanna get to. Sorry, did I upset you? I'm a better rapper than you, I bet you. Curl up and die like anthrax in an ant-trap guy, making other MCs look like they can't rap. Making other MCs look like they can't rap. I got more MC in my ring finger, a toe than the most of the whole thing bring. Done, said it more times than I'm in it, but if someone's in that high percentage, then it's I got more MC in my ring finger, a toe than the most of the whole thing bring. Done, did it more, rhymes are committed, and if you think you should rap, you should forget it.
So I make my music that much sicker, this world is garbage. Pick of the litter, pardon my pitch, but so much jargon exists when the margin enlists so many people I wanna barge in and shit down all of their throats, pissing their cereal and dampen their winter coats. I find it hard to cope with the imperial, sorting through my banknotes. It's clearly ill in a bad, bad way. I'm in a bad frame of mind when the world stinks like pate. That way, to the evil in this, to the con. My people never said my tay at any time. Life is death, served up on a train. I'm getting mine served fresh. You'll get yours yet, cause you know life is like placed on a bet. Well, I'll take it as a challenge, but not as a threat. Clip down their talons in a sec, cause there's only so much grip that I'll let them get lowered. They provoke for some unknown reason, no ledge, no more than the ground under your feet. Meet the reason I don't soar. Greetings and salutations, my evaluation's low score review. How's about you? See, it's true, I do not have two ends to meet together. All I do is spend and eat at better places than I can. Couple of bucks here and there to send a letter to a friend. Lord, they provoke for some unknown reason, no ledge, no more than the ground under your feet. Meet the reason I don't soar. Greetings, salutations, evaluations, low score review. How's it both?
Jesus might have died for you, but my mother killed herself for me to be what I'm alive to do. Tried to go, spent my time dying with people who stay as high as they grow. I had a job, you just missed it. Slid 40 bucks for groceries and a sheet of bus tickets. Standing in the place I stay, looking at the last spot where my landlord made me pay, and all the windows are lit up. If I lived there, I'd pick my shit up and get the fuck out. Staying made me sick, enough to duck out without paying rent. He caught me when I was stuck out to try and sue me. I court he has to lie and deuce. He tried to use me, I don't even have the cash to buy a movie. Late charges prevent apartments and films alike are mocking me like there's no way you can rent me. A far cry from the cat's meow. I speak a secret and hope the neighbors don't rat me out. As far as rent, none is spent. Becoming content, burning bridges, eating gluten for punishment.
whose lives are unstable, who don't summer at the cabin or even have cable. Cars that ain't registered are back flat tired. Liquor mart won't sell you shit because your license expired. Used to admire the rich, assume that's how I end up, but now I'm ass out and lash out with anger pen up. A big spender when I got it, cause I have it rarely. Playing my role in this parody of disparity, my definition of charities. Whatever food I can part with, a buck and a coffee cup. Theirs is a guilty office fund started to buy a pic of a kid from Somalia. Not that she don't need help, but they don't even know she gets it. Hopping into they Jetta on some Feat.Tybimbp shit, completely disconnected, replete with the rejection, rehearsed and perfected.
Another been terrible, Vince called a show. Rapping just lost the 10th in the row. Wanna beat the grin on the Kobe shape, bro. The millionaires, and yo, I let it go. Listen for post-game quotes. The reach from a rip coat. Notice I'm lacking multicolor notes. Phone off its phones, hey yo, I ain't home. Bad credits, got a gunning on me, it's got aim. 6 years out of fashion, clothes been the same. Sitting counting pennies just for some bus change. How I wish things would change. I ain't poor, I'm financially unstable. Being poor is meant my friend that follows. Belt and head of mine clanging the bottles. Roaches climb pipes like escalators. Been there in piss stank elevators. After living Jefferson's, I ain't going back again. I ain't going back again. But damn, I'm right. Damn, back in it.
And she was unbelievable, maybe you should have seen her. You never have a basis for power until you meet her. Need another cup of coffee to keep up? Either. Or I'll leap up. If she can do that, I'll do the sweep up. Your mother's a strong woman, you'd have to be. A tooth, a cement mix, a cavity. Built like a brick and we take it for granted. You're right about the mix-up, we don't understand it. But what I saw, no hospital, no drugs, we poor. Just us plus a couple who done this before. Relied on me, but I didn't do much. Not only did she do it, she kept a cool touch. Stayed grounded, focused, surrounded by water. Took a look, now we have a daughter. And then no break, now it begins. We've been together through shit we can't even remember, like twins. Bullet, bit it, write a passage, you did it. Saying you're the toughest until the masses admit it. So I write a passage and rap it only to guess if it's good. Understood by those who know me the best. We looked into each other's eyes. Hold me to death, I was dead tired after she told me to rest. That's what I'm saying, that's my word and that's precise. I work hard but I've never labored a day in my life. No, now, I have no clue what you go through, right? Like I could ever really know what it's like. That's what I'm saying, that's my word, and that's precise. I work hard, but I've never labored a day in my life. No, now, I have no clue what you go through, right? Like I could ever really know what it's like. And she just did great with it. Man, it's unreal. I was inspired by her. I do shit when I'm tired and like it. Always knew we had a girl, like she hired a psychic. By getting to watch the one woman you love most do something impossible's the best to boast you. I can't quit no more. Resting is useless. Laziness is stupid. Mind blocks are excuses. The motivational speaker, one you like that'll give a different outlook on how you run your life. I'll say it again. Candy, you're incredible. Took the pain without a problem and I put you on a pedestal. This has gotta be as good as it can be. Candy and a guy and a I and a family. This has gotta be as good as it can be. Candy and a guy and a I and a family. That's what I'm saying, that's my word and that's precise. I work hard but I've never labored a day in my life. No, now, I have no clue what you go through, right? Like I could ever really know what it's like. That's what I'm saying, that's my word, and that's precise. I work hard, but I've never labored a day in my life. No, now, I have no clue what you go through, right? Like I could ever really know what it's like.
I feel so great. I feel so strong. I feel beautiful.
Fuck it. Yeah, this ain't no damn love song. At least I don't think so. Never seen his smiles fine as hers. Runs through his spirit just like the summer breeze. Caramel gleaming beneath the swaying trees. She was my youth, yo, why would I leave? Mahogany melodically, she's my curiosity. Playing hide and seek within the blazing heat. You might say, yo B, you're kinda weak. You're gonna weep, give me a second and let me speak. The white bleach, siding of lost and Watts. Elmo ignorance rots. Practicing acting dance 20 times, seen it at the same spot. Heel drop, look man, broke his hand for it. Maestro, box cup, polka dot fly. Ask him why Radio Raheem had to die. Fighting the power, Spike Lee's mind shower. Love self, cake and devour. The kid with the funny talk was afraid of the dog. And I enjoyed one Kaduna crush. Summer's beautiful like Aaliyah. Yesterday's bliss with the kiss of Aretha.
Love changes. Love changes. Love changes. And best friends become strangers.
Past talks, winter chills, bread at bus stops. Picky hits, pull locks, awaiting 20 watts. Migrating for new hope from places that is hot. First generation, a nation of promise. Seeds of the islands, planted to flourish. Growth and change, images rearranged. Some see the short term, some explore the full range. Hung of Carmichael, life runs a cycle. Time's a cycle, child smile remarkable. But some fell in the wrong beds. Dream mythology in the he said, she said. Like mahogany's lust, relationships no trust. Fidelity dissolves to dust. And she feels nothing, hearts break, nothing left in the wake. My mistake, her life, and I shouldn't care. I see success, walk with the same braided hair. And she could be right there, she could be right there. Summer's changed, some days I gotta stare. Days beautiful like Aaliyah. Yesterday's bliss with a kiss of Aretha. Georgetown Kingston, Havana. Coconuts at the Savannah. Georgetown Kingston, Havana. Coconuts at the Savannah. We enjoy the summertime drink. Found that you makes you think. Milo, curry chicken, sun solo, skin just glistens. Milo, curry chicken, sun solo, skin just glistens. Open book look at the non-featured segment, the ones with those regiment, sobering thoughts, my ideas, philosophical thoughts, eyesores, mind storms dismissed as misplacements of anger, language of sadness, bitterness being vain, sediments of the faceless ones, or faithless ones, as it ride the self out to the setting of the sun. See, above the Arlington trains, my mental frame is written, digesting, contradicting, never submitting. Contemplate, how do I self-motivate when the expectations of failure are greater than those of success? Yes, the black flesh is heavily stressed, humbled by academic regrets. My neglect of self-respects got me humming intolerable hymns. I heard of McGregor and Burroughs. See, tomorrow is as tomorrow was, never arriving. So I'm striving to metal knees, I fallen leaves, I fight the disease that deceives and defeats. Conquer the unconquerable, no one's infallible. Calling up my men I once put on pedestals. You know what, man? It's like, you know what, man? It's like, yo, it's like, damn, it's like killing me, yo, I'm fighting me, I'm fighting me, so I can be free. It's like killing me, yo, I'm writing me, I'm writing me, so I can be free. It's like killing me, yo, I'm fighting me, I'm fighting me, so I can be free. It's like killing me, it's killing me, yo, I'm fighting me, so we can be free.
Ain't got no bounds in my shoes. Ain't got no bounds in my shoes.
Woke to this overcast wilderness cell. Went to Osborne, take my mind off the smell. The gloss of rain softens the pain. This life's so many colors, label so many names. What remains this tolerance, this feared ambition? Tiptoe to the top with my brother's permission. Sweat glistens, eyes focus on the past. First generation was my uncle, the last to taste it. Sweet nectar of overcoming. Crooklyn or Cooksville, the same hymn, the humming. Water runs down the mother's cheek. She searches the deep for the reason she weeps. See, I write the testament, perceptions never seen from those of rust, presumed to never gleam. Obscene gymnasts of truth between the rhythm, eating roti cynic that swallows optimism.
Ain't got no bounds in my shoes.
It's killing me, yo, I'm fighting me, so I can be free. It's like killing me, yo, I'm fighting me, I'm fighting me, so I can be free. It's like killing me, yo, I'm fighting me, I'm fighting me, so I can be free. It's like killing me, yo, I'm writing me, we're writing me, so we can be free. It's killing me, writing me.
Ain't got no bounds in my shoes. Ain't got no bounds in my shoes. Ain't got no bounds in my shoes. Ain't got no bounds in my shoes.
The burn light, the burn light, the burn light, the burn light. 3 gram mics, 3 hold tight, 3 perspectives, yo, they take flight.
It's like time was created to block the stillness. Even though the days change, the rotation stays the same. When I came, it was 1975. Now I'm dying to survive in this once-in-a-lifetime experience. As I experiment, learning new truths by the seconds, questions answered through each experience. I'm invisible to the naked eye. That's why my outer shell describes my earthly features. We are creatures under the sun's light that heats this large rock who helps support life. I'm involved in the unsolved mystery, his story, hoping that one day I will understand. My thoughts are blocked behind these industrial bars made of steel. My feet bleed on the concrete. I fiend for green grass and a hassle-free surrounding, wanting to unbound these chains, but the key's beneath my skin. As darkness covers a multitude of sins, I try to stay inside the light that shines within.
This is the burn light, screaming on the black lights. Dreams escape and they burn bright. 3 gram mics, 3 hold tight, 3 perspectives, yo, they take flight. The burn light, the burn light, the burn light, the burn light. 3 gram mics, 3 hold tight, 3 perspectives, yo, they take flight. Climax night, PSV at IX Amsterdam. Could have been Feyenoord, Rotterdam. See the anonymous corpse crowd and surplus. Small time sneaks through adrenaline rush. Elide an underworld, now lies in undercurrent. Verdicts falling, skies forever showing. Nigerian floating in harbors of Holland. Saga prop frozen, pushes goals like gullet. Chocolate chilled, industry bullet. Flashbacks, middle class poverty, accent present. Climb ladder, tongue gains English essence. Eric Williams, licking Big Ben's balls. Dwight Yorke pissing on Old Trafford's walls. West Indian brass lizards, colonial death, toast and comfort. Then ya provide to others. Barrels of apparel shipped to endless summers. Shipped to endless summers. Shipped to endless summers.
I've been railroad tied with a nail through the eye and a chipped tooth embedded in my shoulder. Though the cold brains won't stain my pants, I watch elephants drown in the tears of ants. Inhabitants persist to dance, hypnotized by bioluminescent eyes on the graves of the innocent. Here lies the insignificant, footprints in the path of the sycophant. Tell me again how it'll work out in the end if it ain't legitimate. Titillate my mental state, please. Inundate with endorphic breeze, blown in from whence the great ocean flees. In the shadows of giants that can't be seen, who once roamed our dreams, now found forced to their knees, weakened by the disease of time, confined in the mind of the species who no longer needs. Survival is a means to justify the end, to justify the trend contorted into induced dead ends, where atrophied souls are stacked high in an enormous fortress, where sentinels with crude smiles guard a freedom fighter's attempted catharsis, whose wild antics began with the scent of a carcass, when the light emitted from the breath of a Zen monk chant uncovered the muffled stamp of a tribal dance suspended in the event of darkness.
This is the burn light screaming on the black lights. Dreams escape and they burn bright. 3-gram mics, 3 hold tight, 3 perspectives, yo, they take flight. The burn light, the burn light, the burn light, the burn light. 3-gram mics, 3 hold tight, 3 perspectives, yo, they take flight. The burn light, the burn light, the burn light, the burn light.
Gentlemen, I don't use proper English, blink with caution on the lookout. Here I go as I relinquish these subjects like objects to keep you thinking pessimistically positive on any one of a number of topics. I speak what I speak what I see and what I know, and by no means do I speak about an unknown scenario. I keep it relative like All in the Family, telling it exactly like it is in my experience of actually passionately presenting my insanity as it's gradually dementing, falling apart and fragmenting. Bruised from the battering and condescending laughter brings all the more saddening reality. Survivors and fear factors, pastors are perverts, pastimes are murders, in a world where people are more concerned with curse words than a merger of inner city's worth versus suburbia's purpose, without the predictable answer of who comes first in this Bill of Rights chapter insert. Encouraging the individual's ways to make it work, we're all defend for ourselves. If it depends on our health, no possibility of help, so don't expect much else from me. Cause I'll be on the lookout with death in the eyes as my eulogy.
Here I go again. Here I go again.
The wheels on the bus go round and let's not make this personal. I'll give credit where it's due. Some youth aren't as well off as you seem to think that they owe it all to who? I think it often has to do with the fact you wear blue and rock a patch on your shoulder like a law enforcement crew. Colder than ice boulders with a chip. Nice guys aren't equipped with the shades and gloves to picture a prick. I'd have to picture the rear view and catch you pick your ass, but everyone here knows that you're picking on a passenger who's carrying a binder. Proving a student is a perfect reminder of who you once was at one time. Tossed in the grind, hide your worst nightmares and hope it doesn't show up to kick your ass right there on the spot. A nice lady offered him fare and he declined. Tried to find a second bus ticket just to ride 9 blocks, so he called you a bitch. Not that I agree with the word, although he called you a bitch, and surely enough took his business to the pavement. Walked away from a blatant misuse of judgment on public transportation. He called you a bitch. Not that I agree with the word, although he called you a bitch, and surely enough took his business to the pavement. Walked away from a blatant misuse of judgment on public transportation. He called you a bitch. Not that I would use the word, although he called you a bitch, and surely enough took his business to the pavement. Walked away from a blatant abuse of authority on public transportation. He called you a bitch. Not that I would use the word, although he called you a bitch, and surely enough took his business to the pavement. Walked away from a blatant misuse of judgment on public transportation.
Full line of shit, my ear can't digest it. Full line of shit, my ear can't digest it. Full line of shit, my ear can't digest it. Full line of shit, my ear can't digest it. Full line of shit, my ear can't digest it.
Naomi's mom was possessed. Standing in the window naked, she was undressed, where some kid claimed to see footprints in her chest. Mom burning commandments when I was a guest. Naomi never confessed, she never confided that her mom had these demons up inside her head, trying to revoke the faith that mom's family provided. Skylar was around 2, his sister was 5. Naomi was in my grade 6 class, but missed for the last full week. At least she never did that before, if my memory serves me correct. The house was a mess, Fruit Loops scattered the floor, the remainder in the box where the blood would pour. Never thought the half of what I saw till the morn. The dark clouds were out in full force while the yellow police tape ran its course. I went to school without knowing any info. Teacher sat us down, I didn't know what I was in for. It hit me like a ton of bricks. Mom impaled Skylar's head with a broomstick. Naomi survived, but ceased to exist. She moved in with family way out in the sticks. Like Timbuktu, I just couldn't imagine anything and everything that she's been through, cause it hit her like a ton of bricks. Her mom impaled her brother's head with a broomstick, cause it hit her like a ton of bricks. Her mom impaled her brother's head with a broomstick, cause it hit her like a ton of bricks. Her mom impaled her brother's head with a broomstick, cause it hit her like a ton of bricks. Her mom impaled her brother's head with a broomstick.
Possessed? I don't know about that. All I know is that Naomi's mom took a broomstick and stabbed it through Skylar's head.
Hey yo, rumor has it, Naomi's mom was possessed. Standing in the window naked, she was undressed, where some kid claimed to see footprints in her chest. Mom burning commandments when I was a guest. Naomi never confessed, she never confided that her mom had these demons up inside of her head, trying to revoke the faith that mom's family provided. Skylar was around 2, his sister was 5. Naomi was in my grade 6 class, but missed for the last full week. At least she never did that before, if my memory serves me correct. The house was a mess, Fruit Loops scattered the floor, the remainder in the box where the blood would pour. Never thought the half of what I saw till the morn. The dark clouds were out in full force while the yellow police tape ran its course. I went to school without knowing any info. Teacher sat us down, I didn't know what I was in for. It hit me like a ton of bricks. Mom impaled Skylar's head with a broomstick. Naomi survived, but ceased to exist. She moved in with family way out in the sticks. Like Timbuktu, I just couldn't imagine anything and everything that she's been through, cause it hit her like a ton of bricks. Her mom impaled her brother's head with a broomstick, cause it hit her like a ton of bricks. Her mom impaled her brother's head with a broomstick, cause it hit me like a ton of bricks. Mom impaled Skylar's head with a broomstick.
Lazy little shit. Just spit this game and not wish for fame. Asking, can I get overs like trying to switch lanes in a traffic jam? Myself, I really wanna visit Amsterdam. For Jeebers, a creeper. Be the nicest little ice grilling mister, ready for liquor like in his homie's wedding pictures. Steadily sicker as time fleets. Stealthy with a 12-inch, that's my beat. Keep your hands off it. Notice I'm standoffish, cause most kids ain't devoted. These herbs stay souped. Think they dead mind with wordplay as cute as newspaper headlines. Gifted rapper thinks outside the box, as if the chitter chatter matters. Can you flip it faster than you wrote it for? Flood the floor with folks who drop a dud and get shown the door. Unknown the more is hard earned, heart and guts, a small part of its luck. A lot of artists starve and deserve it, delirious. Started cause they harbor a serious aversion to working. In layman's terms, they're lazy and can't relate to assertions. Hate me if you gotta, but I'm here to stay like rust on an auto, while y'all play rap like it's a lotto. Tomorrow, this building sucks. Tomorrow, everybody hates me. Tomorrow, I need $1 million. Tomorrow, somebody gotta save me. Tomorrow, I'm so underrated. Tomorrow, and underappreciated. Tomorrow, yeah, you keep coming. Tomorrow, but tomorrow it ain't coming.
Burnt out, hurts to shout. I'm looking for an 8-letter word for fate when it doesn't work out. Control has been stolen, then you deserve it. If what you get from what you do ain't worth it. Acting like king shit, shouting demands. An attitude like everything's out of your hands, and the world will squeeze you in with only the best intention, set of watch by divine intervention. For instance, suckers push through the system, get a degree like a mascot, telling anybody who listens, go the distance. Everyone ascribing to everything happens for a reason, meets no resistance. They just follow the path. I took a note of who was mostly spoiled white people, that's odd. You're gonna hit reality someday. I hope you have a hard life, and I'm sorry about God.
Word like life, that's OC. Or should say that's okay. Born to live, Malcolm Martin got shot. Nate and Garvey fight for cemetery plots. Conscience wars inside me, ace. Tomorrow it's a beautiful and real butterface. Woke up hungry, no money for medication. Brethren calls, wishing it was hallucination. His best friend shot, mother left torn. After 50 Cent show, brethren left torn. Alive's 50 Cent, to live, to mourn. Born cursed, struggle lies deep. It's a different tongue, hope's left tongue. New generation, street cred is sung. Don't want street cred, wants yesterday back. Screams of dreams that could be left drowned. North's all the group, I'll not mute the sound. To your frustration, under black lights, black light. With blonde, you're under blue lights. But that debate's for the second bird light.
Tomorrow, this building sucks. Tomorrow, everybody hates me. Tomorrow, I need $1 million. Tomorrow, somebody gotta save me. Tomorrow, I'm so underrated. Tomorrow, and underappreciated. Tomorrow, yeah, you keep coming. Tomorrow, but tomorrow it ain't coming.